it's Stephanie. Welcome back to my channel. So today I was actually going to incorporate what I talked about in my last video. So I had just posted a video on a dramatic daytime look, which I was just so excited to do it. I used a Kat Von D, the Shade and Light palette, and I just, when I think dramatic, I don't know why I gravitate towards that palette. So anyways, if you wanted to go check out that video, definitely go down below. I will link the video. So in the end, I had mentioned get on here and give you guys some pointers and tips and tricks on how to expand and grow and start your business if you are a cosmetologist or a makeup artist. So that is what I'm going to do today. If you guys want to learn my tips and tricks on how to get your business off the ground, then definitely keep watching this video. So the first thing is you hopefully are going to school of some, oh my gosh, I should have taken off my nail polish. Maybe I'll do it while we're talking. So hopefully right now you are already going to school of some sort or a certification class, because I know with makeup it's a little bit different. I know it's not as quite strict. Or if you're going to be an esthetician, maybe you're going to esthetician. That is your first step. I'm just going to start taking this off. This is the Beauty 360 100% acetone. Highly recommend it because you do not have to waste too much time getting off the nail polish. With cosmetology, you do have to complete 1,600 hours, I believe. I don't think that's changed. And then also with esthetician, I think you have to do 1,400 hours or 1,200. I think it's 1,200. And you can look all this up on the state board website to find out exactly how long it's going to take you to go to school if you're not already going. I honestly wish that I knew about YouTube when I was going to beauty school, because I totally would have, if I had the confidence, I would have took you guys with me. I would have like been, because I was so excited, you guys. Like, I literally aced most of all my what is called practicals, and I say most because, you know, I'm sure I had a few that slipped through my fingers, but I got Future Professional of the Month for being on time and didn't miss any days. That was in the beginning. Oh my gosh, I got so burnt out, but I hope that doesn't happen to you. I was working a full-time job, going to work 8 to 5, and then from school was 5:30 to 10, and I would have to be late every day, but not because I wanted to be, but I told them, I'm like, and actually I eventually asked my work if I could leave early on Thursdays, because they required Thursdays you have to be on time, or else Thursdays you would get dropped from the program. And I'm like, seriously, you know how much money I'm paying? I'm so hot mess drama. Maybe I don't think I need to go more into that than just what I just said. But anyways, somehow it worked out. I passed. I wanted to quit so many times. So definitely do not quit, because you started for a reason. Try to remember why you started and try to keep yourself motivated and excited throughout the whole time. From the very beginning and get-go during school, the minute you can touch a client's head, which is usually 3 months after, when you, well, that's if you're going at night. If you're going during the day, I think it's only a month. And that's because you're using, it's almost like a full-time job when you go to school. So it's 8 hours instead of 5 hours or 5.5 or 4.5, how many hours that is that I went. It's 7:30. My little guy's gonna wake up soon. I've been up since 5. So this actually didn't take that long, this makeup look, but getting off track. Okay. Okay, the minute you can touch a client's head, okay, backtrack. Get a Instagram, a Facebook, a Twitter, whatever you like to use. I would honestly, I think Instagram's more hip these days, but Facebook is a lot easier to be shared. So you would want like to post on your account, and then hopefully people start sharing you and everything. Then friends of friends of friends will want to go see, oh, she's doing hair. Make sure you're excited about it. Post what you've already done on your doll head. And you know, as the minute you practice on your mom, your sister, your aunt, your grandma, post those pictures. Take pictures of everything. I was literally to the T on top of that, like no joke. Even when I went into a salon after school, and you know, still to this day I take before and after pictures, because sometimes you forget what it even looked like and you want to see the transformation, and just in case like they forgot, you want to be sure like, no honey, your hair changed. The main thing is to have social media and post and get your own clients. The reason I say that is because, so when you go to beauty school, the least scary part is like, they tell you, oh, we're gonna give you clients, you're gonna get walk-ins, you know, we're going to make sure that you get the practice and blah blah. That's actually like the most horrible option, because if you cannot promote yourself and be excited and get your own clientele during school, I don't know how it's going to work for you after school, because what if you're so scared that you don't even want to talk about it? I mean, you need to break the ice during school and make sure that you try your hardest to get as much clientele as you can. I literally had, and this is actually a lot because you do theory and you're not on the floor every day, but I think like Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and then, or Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then Wednesdays and Fridays, something like that when we did it. Mondays were never on the floor when you're in night school. And so I remember I started on the floor. I had already gone through a full month of new people, and there was a contest, and there was this brand new girl right out of, we call it core, which is like the first month. And actually, she's a sweetheart. I liked her a lot during school. But anyways, I was so mad because she was brand new, so all her clients obviously were her first time. Me, I was like one off of her, and I had already been there for so long, and I was like, like, I wanted to win so bad, you guys. But anyways, like, and they had contests like double book yourself, and you're like, oh my gosh, I double booked, and like you're talking about it in school and stuff, and it's really awesome. But anyways, so that's my main tip, is to get your own clientele, and you'd be surprised how many people want to come to you, mainly because of school prices. And do not be afraid, you can change that gradually once you get out of school, so you won't have to worry about like, oh my god, is this $10 haircut gonna last forever? Like, I want to charge 30, 40, 45. So that'll all change, don't worry about that now, but get as much practice as you can and get as many people as you know in there, and not just take the walk-ins that they hand you. Plus, you get to choose who you want to do. So obviously, if you've known this person forever, I had people from high school who hated me, and I did their hair. Like, they came in and they were like, sorry about how I used to be, da da da, I was so young and dumb. And I'm like, oh, it's okay. Like, but then I'm all behind them. No, I'm just kidding. I did a really good job. But back to the pictures. So pictures, you want to take pictures of everything because that is your portfolio. So literally from doll head to, again, your family, whoever, yourself, if you practice curls, your makeup, if you practice makeup, take pictures, post everything that you can that you own and you're proud of. Even if you're just like, I don't know, just post it, just get it on there. Like, you would be surprised what people will see in your work. So that's another thing. And just make sure that you at yourself and try to get as many followers as you can. Like, really spread the word. Like, this is my beauty page, like, please like it, you know, share it. It's like going to be my business, and I'm going to use it for when I go into a salon. So that is another thing, is social media is huge. And back when I say, I've done this a few times, but my very first time, and I kind of stuck with it. So I did hair kind of out of my house at first, and then I got into a salon like 3 or 4 months after graduating. And then I had my business going. They were yelping about me. Like, it's okay to ask for someone to yelp about you. Just don't like try to pay them or give them money off, because it's kind of defeating the purpose, and that's not like the right way to go about it, because they could just be like giving you a good review for money. But if you just ask them like, hey, can you go do it, like, that'd be awesome, then and you don't tell them what to say, like they're even gonna give you a positive or a negative review. I highly doubt they're gonna give you a negative review if they want to come back to you. If the people who don't want to come back to you, they will give you a negative review. Like, don't worry, that'll happen. You don't have to ask them to do that. And just try to like keep your business rolling and don't fall off the wagon, because it's so much easier to just gain momentum and keep on rising than it is to like start and stop and everything like that. So I'm about to go into that myself. So I actually have another client on Tuesday, and I'm so excited. I'm going to do highlights and cut and color. So I hopefully will be posting pictures on my Instagram. If you guys aren't following me already, definitely do that. It's at Stephanie with 2 more Y's and an F, and I will put it so that you can see and you can follow me. And if you want me to follow you back, let me know, because if you do makeup and hair, I'd love to support you. That would be my next tip, is just take pictures of everything, because again, not only will it show your work and how great you do, it will also save you in the long run for the awkward moments when people don't think that their hair changed. And you do okay, so you have to have thick skin to a certain point. Like, I wouldn't say like I have the thickest skin in the world. I'm actually like, I come from a very shy background. Super shy. No one ever thought that I would be a hairstylist, because you have to be very vocal, and no one ever thought I would make a YouTube video, but I did. So you just have to, like, whatever's gonna help you document, because literally you will start with one color, and let's just say they're blonde, and then let's just say you even take them like 3 shades higher and like a caramel color or whatever. You're going to, like, sometimes your eyes start to change and you're like, did this do anything? Like, what the heck? And I did everything right and blah blah blah. Take that after picture, compare it before and after. It's the same lighting, it's the same phone, it's the same whatever, and I just use my iPhone the whole time. There's a difference. Like, look at that, you know what I mean? So that's only if there's like the very few in between that are like, I don't think it did anything. Like, I was expecting blah blah blah. So that's my second tip, just take pictures of everything. My third tip is actually to use pictures to your advantage. So Pinterest, Facebook, Instagram, everything skyrocketed and everything like that. To a certain extent, pictures will actually help you. Vocally, you can't always, like, even the person in the chair can't verbalize what they want, and then you don't necessarily understand and comprehend what they want. Like, they can tell you all day long what they're thinking. Like, I want layers that kind of look like this, and like, but not super pointed. I want them to stack, and I want like 3 layers. Like, there's no such thing as 3 layers. So, okay, you know, just be like, okay, like, I'll do my best, whatever, you know, just make sure to underpromise and overdeliver always, because if you overpromise and underdeliver, they're just gonna be mad. So what you can do is take a picture. I always tell people, hey, I'd love to see a picture of what you're aiming for. You know, obviously I'm not the stylist behind that person. Your hair is not belonging to the client, so we are going to get there as much as possible and how I envision it, and I'm just gonna do my thing. Is that okay with you? Oh my god, they get so excited. They think you're thinking about them. I'm sorry, you are thinking about them, but it's just more of a, like a savior, I guess. And then they understand, like, my hair is not going to look exactly like that picture, but if you're like, yeah, show me the picture, or if you're like, oh, I don't like pictures, sorry, I don't know, like, pictures super helped me. I think that I understand that more than them talking to me, actually, because I'm very, like, detail oriented. Maybe that's why. And same with makeup. Like, if they want a smoky eye, but they don't want it to be, like, super black, but they want it to be, like, a little bit gray, and then, you know, they don't want it too high, but they want it, like, low enough for their eyeball. So they have to understand, too, like, your eye, if it doesn't go up to, like, mine are almond shaped. If I don't go up to a higher point, it just looks like crazy when I do. And also just always explain to them, like, this is my first time doing your hair, this is my first time doing your makeup, I don't know how your skin's going to be. You know, and if it's your first time and they have to look cute, like they came in to go to a party, like, just try your best, cross your fingers that it's gonna work out, and, you know, just keep moving forward. Do not show that you're nervous as hell and you're just gonna pass out on the floor. Don't show any sign of nervousness. Fake it until you make it. You will make it. Like, don't worry, and just practice, practice, practice. So even on your downtime, that's another thing. It's just practice always. Like I said, if you have a doll head, cut, color, curl your heart out, like, on your little doll head. Make sure you take those things seriously during school. They're not doing it to annoyed. They're doing it to help you, because you need to know what you're doing when you do leave, because there's no more school covering you. Like, you have to get your own insurance and that kind of thing, and it's on you. So your name can be tarnished the minute you walk off. So just make sure that you take everything seriously and you pay attention, and you did this for a reason. Like, just remember. Okay, so another thing is definitely make business cards the moment you can. So that's usually right when you can get on the floor. You are on the floor and you have to say that you're a future professional or whatever your school calls it. Like, that was mine. I went to Paul Mitchell in Sacramento. So we had to put that, and then also, like, what your phase was. Like, so technically you start out as phase 1 and then you can go to phase 2, which I think a lot of schools may have that program. And that's just, like, it puts you on the other side of the school, and then you get to wear white and, you know, pretend like you're amazing. It really wasn't that much different, but they made it seem, oh, actually, you got to, like, go off campus and go visit salons and things like that. So I remember that was kind of cool. Crazy. They say to give your customer 1 and then 5 to hand out. So if you want to make a little referral, like, pyramid, you can, like, oh, you know, $5 off or free conditioner, just to get yourself rolling. That's fine. I don't think I did that. Just don't be afraid to ask for referrals. So that's what they always taught us, is like, oh, thank you so much for coming in, can't wait, you know, rebook them right away, and they can cancel if they want to. So that's another thing. You just want to keep rebooking yourself. To get your very first client, let me think. What did I do? Again, okay, so my sister was my very first person, and it's cute. She actually, like, you know how Facebook does the memories? So she just got a memory notification that it was, like, exactly it had to be 5 years ago. I went in 2012. I graduated in, I'm sorry, we started in 2011. I graduated in 2012, so that would have been 6 years ago. In May. I started in May. So she was my very first client, and my next one probably was my mom, my grandma. So those are the very first people you kind of want to work with. Oh, if you are new here, let's just say you have a job. Tell your coworkers, don't be afraid. Like, if they have highlights already and you're like, oh my gosh, everybody talks about going to this girl, blah, 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 blah. Just be like, hey, you know, I'm really good. Like, just build yourself up a little bit. Like, you know, I'm getting tons of practice, and I would love if you came in for a deep condition. Let's just say that. Like, oh my gosh, they're so inexpensive. Like, you should come in for a deep conditioner, and then the products are amazing. It really goes into your hair cuticle and makes you feel better. Then you could start with that, and let's just say you're a makeup artist. You could just say, hey, I'd love to come in and have you get a facial. It's just, or come and get a mask. Like, they're only $10, and we're gonna pamper you, and that sort of thing. So it makes them feel like, oh my gosh, like, that's actually kind of fun. Let me do that, and it's only $10. Like, why not? Because it's actually like $50 and above, like when you go to a salon. So that's just an idea on how to start. So I gotta go save my baby. I hope that makes sense. That's just, like, to build you guys' confidence a little bit. And, you know, I ramble on a little bit, and I go here, 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 here. But those are just, like, tips, like, all in a joint and a big bubble, and those little, like dabs that go off. Those are just things that I decided to do. I literally faked it until I made it, and I did make it. So I actually moved, and there's a reason why I'm not doing hair as much as I was. And then obviously I had my son. So, you know, there's reasons, but don't think it's like a negative thing. It's just not. It's just how my life kind of, like, went off. But I would say definitely keep watching YouTube videos because I did not learn makeup technique in beauty school. I learned it off of YouTube videos, so just so you know. And they didn't really go into detail with makeup. It was just hair, 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 hair. So if you notice, I'm like more like hair in my brain because that's just how I guess I was taught. But I know, I feel like I know a lot about makeup, and so thank you guys so much for watching. Definitely click subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I would love to welcome you to my little YouTube family. Oh, and YouTube recognized me for getting over 1,000 subscribers. I guess I have 1,007, but it finally, like, no one unsubscribed to me, and it's all, you did it, like, you know, congratulations, because I've been at 1,000 for quite some time. But so, and I hit 1,000 on Instagram. I'm super excited, so definitely go follow me on Instagram. You can hit the notification bell. That way it tells you when I do a new video, which should be in a couple days. And I think on that one, I'm not sure if I might have to elaborate a little bit on this video, depending on how you guys take it. If not, I'm either going to do what to have in your makeup kit, so let me know down below what you would prefer. And then I might jump into a little bit of something else, because I don't know if you guys noticed, but I mean, people keep asking me that I know in person, like what I'm doing and how I lost weight, but I did lose. Double check on my MyFitnessPal. You guys should probably follow me there too. I'll link everything below on what my social media accounts are. I'm coming, Laura, I'm coming. He's just so cute. He's talking to himself. So funny. 62.7 pounds, okay? Like, where did I go? If you guys can look back in some videos and see if you notice a difference or not, but like, I feel good, so that's all that matters. And I didn't announce that I was pregnant, so if you look back, like, I'm pregnant in most of my videos, but you don't know, so because you guys only see like. So let me know in the comments down below, like, if you guys want to know how, who, what, where, when, why, like how I kind of got to that point, because I think beauty and fitness is fine, like, or I'm not even fitness, but just beauty all around, like, to help you as a better person, positivity and so forth, will be my channel, like, stuff. I hope you guys liked my last video, and I hope you guys liked this video. I will talk to you guys very soon. Bye!